My name is Grace Fleary. I am 18 years old and have lived in Islington my whole life. Today I give weekly music workshops at St Mary's Youth Club in the borough where I grew up.
Just make sure, remember about standing up straight.
It's easy just to do nothing with life, and having a place like St Mary's allows young people to discover themselves and gives them the opportunity to find out what they want from life. With 5 other members from the youth centre, I was offered the opportunity to go to Uganda to share experiences and learn from a country which was not long ago torn apart by war. We arrived in Kampala. It felt a lot more like London than we thought it would. There were arts and craft markets, high-rises and expensive hotels. Uganda seemed a lot more peaceful than from what I had seen on TV. However, we heard that a lot of the fighting had happened in the north of the country, which was where we were headed. We made our way north to visit Lukodi. It's one of the many villages that suffered immeasurably during the conflict. Within the last 23 years, a rebel group led by a self-proclaimed prophet called Joseph Kony had terrorized the region. Kony and the Lord's Resistance Army were responsible for committing atrocities across northern Uganda. 65,000 children were abducted, many of whom became child soldiers and sex slaves to rebel commanders. 2 million people were forced from their homes, and many thousands more were tortured. On the journey north, we thought about the lives of the women we were going to be spending the next few days with.
Well, the young women we're going to be meeting would have lived through and been around the war at the time of when it happened, so they would have been either victims of it or they were the soldiers themselves. The little things that we've encountered that scared us is insignificant in comparison. So that's why after any moment of, oh, I'm scared, Lula bit that has come, I have to laugh at myself because I lived through it and it's a joke in comparison to the real things that can make a person scared. It's nothing.
Since 2006, ChildVoice International has been delivering an education to those that have been affected by the war. At the centre, women like Consi engage in various activities designed to promote healing. Counsellors try to help the women regain their confidence and build a relationship with their children, many of whom are the result of rape. The women are given training and basic life skills. Participants have suffered the loss of parents, relatives, teachers, and mentors, and get given guidance in acquiring the skills needed to navigate life.
I definitely go back to London with a complete new mind. One thing I've realised is that everybody in London, they're always on one line or the other. They're always willing to help everybody else, but then never help themselves, or they end up being selfish and never wanting to help anybody else. And they all have their excuses for why they're doing, but you have to meet the balance. And everybody out here plays their part. They help themselves, yet they help everybody else. And the kids out here are kids out here. The kids back in London think they're these big, massive grown-ups. It's like 5 is the new 25.
How are you?
And that's made me learn so much. And so going back to London, I've definitely come and gone with a new mind. And it's just the beginning. I can't wait to grow even more from something like this. These girls witnessed death. every single day, and it never gets easier. People, they get stubborn-minded and they want to say, oh, well, they've witnessed death 50 and 60 times, you know, they'll get over it. Don't ever fool yourself, do you know what I mean? They hurt just as much as any other human in the world does. Death isn't something simple, because we all know we live and we all know we're born and we all know we die, but black and white isn't something you always think. Nowadays we think in colour. I don't want to go back and just sit like this was a holiday, because then this trip is for nothing. You don't want to go for something and come back with nothing.
Where I'm from, very few young people get given the chance to experience what I did in Uganda. The girls I met there continue to be an inspiration to me. Their struggle is still ongoing. Thanks to the help of ChildVoice, the young women and children who lost so much as a result of the brutality of men like Joseph Kony are being given the help they need to overcome the horror of their past and learn life skills that will improve their future. But they need your help. Please donate what you can to help girls like Konsi. A small donation can improve the prospects of these girls and their children living a full and rewarding life. Please give generously. Thank you.